So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront, and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. How are you? And if you're in the United States of America, happy Thanksgiving. Yep, it's that day we all sit down and give thanks, and that's on my mind today as we get into today's show, the wisdom of gratitude, and some of my favorite quotes for you and some obvious commentary in between about feeling gratitude and why it's so gosh darn important in your life. It is the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com. Life begins when you move, but then life gets in the way and challenges arrive. That's just the way life is. We accept that. Don't have to accept it. We'll live that way. It just happens. We just kind of move around it. We stand up, we take a step, we repeat, and we just keep going until we get what we want, even if we don't know exactly what that is. Yeah, that happens. Let me dwell on that for a second. Sometimes we're heading down the road, we don't know exactly what we want, huh? Sometimes we don't. And yeah, it's a little meandering. I call it exploring the possibilities. But we just go down that road thinking, oh, I gotta go. I just feel I have to go and do something different, and we don't know exactly what that is. That's okay. Get out there and bang on some doors and have some experiences and figure stuff out. It's okay to do that. You don't have to be completely focused all the time. You'll know when you're focused. And sometimes we're heading down that road, decide to do something. We know exactly what we're going to do, exactly how we should feel, exactly how life should go, and it just doesn't feel right. Recently, I've had some decisions in that area myself. I said, just didn't feel right. There's no joy in it, so I backed off from it. So sometimes we don't know, sometimes we do know. In any case, it's life. Our brains confuse us, and we just deal with it. And today's a day we can take a breath and just go, okay, fine. I'm grateful to have the chance. I'm grateful you're here. My name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. Gratitude in your life is a really important thing, and I'm talking right now very specifically to men. Ladies, you can listen to it. It's okay. You're the same way, but you see gratitude a little bit differently. And I wrote this in my book, the 5-Minute Gratitude Journal for Men. Women see gratitude different. I think actually, certainly from the time a woman has a baby, she gets pregnant, she becomes grateful for like the whole world. Guys, on the other hand, have so much to be grateful for, but oftentimes you get caught up in the stuff and you forget to do it. Oh, by the way, just to stay on the track of you ladies, my wife is the cook in the house. For a lot of reasons, mostly because she just loves to do it, and she won't let me in the kitchen. But I get out of her way during this week because although she loves to do it and she's there doing it and she's so grateful to be able to do it, man, you can't tell. So ladies do the same thing. Grateful to have 12 people coming over. As I woke up this morning, I had an incredible zest to expand my feeling of gratefulness. I get there often, and certainly on a day and a week like this, I would be there even a little bit more. And this time of year, too, it's been 16 years since my first wife passed away. I tend to feel grateful for where I am today, this time of year, a little bit more than usual. It's not much better than expanding how you feel in this world and being grateful about it. That's the thing about living in this fast-paced world where our daily activities, big and small, they fly by. They're really forgotten very quickly. And it's always been that way. Sometimes it's hard to just kind of pause and go, okay, what do I really care about? There's nothing new in this world. Have you figured that out? Oh, sure there is. There's the internet. Yeah, there was a version of the internet 2,000 years ago. People just talk to each other. Got me thinking about a few of my favorite quotes when it comes to gratitude. Enjoy the little things, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. Robert Brault said that. Some people enjoy the big things and look back in the future and go, wow, that was really small. I try to avoid that every single day. I try to really look at the little things, and some little things are just little things, right? They are, but some little things become really amazing. And I've learned in my life that the biggest things that I think are the biggest, baddest, coolest things in the world sometimes are just flash in the pan. Doesn't even matter. It's life. Got to figure it out. I'm a no regrets kind of guy. I'll admit to not living with gratitude. I'll admit that myself. I'm a guy. Got to figure out how to handle that. But thankfully, the wisdom of others helps me make sure I know what's important. And I like to be one of those guys too. So people that inspire me, maybe I inspire you a little bit. If a fellow isn't thankful for what he's got, he isn't likely to be thankful for what he's going to get. Frank Clark said that. How true is that? It's like a little kid. Hey, you better be thankful for that toy I gave you. Why would I give you another one if you weren't thankful for the one I gave you? Hard lesson to teach kids. They don't know the rules. Acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation of all abundance, Eckhart Tolle. Acknowledging the good you already have is the foundation of all abundance. That's hard to do sometimes. Life could be going really well. I was just this week, as I get more of a thankful week, I was taking an inventory. It's kind of a crazy week around here, too. A lot of stuff's happening. Why? Because y'all going to take time off. We have advertisements that we run. We have people that are trying to get out of town, and they're putting their pressure on us to get things done. That's okay. That's okay. You got good stuff and a little craziness throughout the day. You just deal with it, and boom, everybody gets stuffed with turkey, and no big deal. Who does not thank for little will not thank for much. An Estonian proverb. How cool is that? Gratitude is similar to electricity. It must be produced and discharged and used up in order to exist at all. William Faulkner. Yeah, you got to create it. Give it. Had a couple of calls already this morning. People giving gratitude for me and saying thanks. And that was so cool. Feels kind of weird, though, doesn't it? I learned a long time ago when somebody gives thanks to me, I just say thank you. Enough is a feast. Buddhist proverb. When you are grateful, fear disappears and abundance appears. Tony Robbins said that. When eating fruit, remember the one who planted the tree. It's a Vietnamese proverb. Gratitude can transform common days into Thanksgivings, turn routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. William Arthur Ward. Cicero said, a thankful heart is not only the greatest virtue, but the parent of all other virtues. How cool is that one? Enjoy the little things. For one day, you may look back and realize they are the big things. As we started the whole conversation, Robert Brault. So as you go through today, whether you're listening on Thanksgiving Day or not, most people will not be listening on Thanksgiving Day. Most people would have recorded or downloaded everything before your big trip over the river and through the woods to Grandma's house and maybe catching up the week after Thanksgiving. And it's okay. Sometimes you're in the moment all weekend long, and sometimes you don't take time to do the things we need to be doing. We're showing up on Thanksgiving Day and we're watching football and drinking beer and wine and having a good time, but not really giving thanks. Yeah, I think back at last year, and it's funny. We went to dinner for my daughter's in-laws, and it was running late. She was about 2.5 hours late getting dinner on the table, and we didn't care. We were thankful to be there. And only about 11 months later did we realize that she didn't think we were thankful because dinner was late. Sure missed that opportunity, didn't we? Just to make her feel like it's okay. Sometimes turkeys take a longer to cook. Sometimes people that I call turkeys take a longer to cook too. If you know what I'm talking about. So on this day, dig down deep into the wisdom that you have spent your entire life growing and understanding and learning. Look at that and look at the world for what it is and for what you got and for what you've had before and what you're going to get, and just take a breath. Generate some gratitude and go pass it around a little bit. I do believe in this day that we live in these days, while we're a very divided world in so many ways, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And the reason is because people like you, and I think me too, are like, okay, guys, we get it. But we're not that way. We're grateful and happy to be where we are and proud of what we built and proud of what we're going to build. And today's a great way to start. So happy Thanksgiving. And thank you for all the happy Thanksgivings you gave me as well. And the happy birthday wishes as well. I appreciate those. Tomorrow, as we roll into Friday, I want to chat about something that has resonated with a lot of people, and that is the fact that somebody does need you right now in all kinds of different ways. I'm not going to spill my ideas before I get to tomorrow's show. It'll be a good show, too. And then we'll have a weekend and come on back and talk about how you don't really need willpower. It's awesome stuff. I'll see you in the Facebook group, dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook and dailygratitudeboost.com, where you can get my book.